أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم أرسله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله وكفى بالله شهيدا من يطع الله ورسوله فقد رشد واهتدى ومن يعص الله ورسوله فقد ضل وغوى اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإما ينزغنك من الشيطان نزغ فاستعذ بالله إنه سميع عليم إن الذين اتقوا إذا مسهم طائف من الشيطان تذكروا فإذا هم مبصرون وإخوانهم يمدونهم في الغي ثم لا يبصرون. My dear brothers and sisters, one of the grave sins and one of the negative attitudes of the people that our beautiful deen condemns, and this is to incite people against others, to incite, to provoke someone against someone. So mostly you don't care, mostly you don't feel it is a grave sin. We say some words, we whisper some words in someone's ear. Our intention is to turn him against someone. And we feel that this is only we are talking, just joking, making fun. It is a grave sin according to our beautiful deen. To incite, expose, to incite children against their parents and tell them that you have right, so and so right, your father is cruel, your father is zalim, so and so. And just like provoking and inciting wife against her husband. Some sister, they go and they sit with someone's wife and they say, oh, you are oppressed by your husband, so you should stand up against your husband, so and so. So this is a common attitude of people in our societies. And mostly people and brothers and sisters, they don't feel it is a grave sin. This is from shaitan. This is a technique, one of the deadliest weapon and trap of shaitan to destroy our social system, to destroy, to disintegrate our families, to lead our families to collapse, to destroy. So this is a technique, one of the satanic traps. So the Prophet ﷺ says that Inna Iblis yada'u arshahu ala al-ma. Shaitan, he keeps his throne on ocean, on waters, on seas. ثم يبعث سرايا. Then he sends his agents, his armies to deceive people, to attract people, to get them committing sins. So in the evening when they return to him and they inform him about give him the progress report, so one of the agents informs him that I have done so and so. He replied, Ma sana'ta shay'a, you haven't done anything good. You haven't done anything worth mentioning. So another says that I was provoking someone's children against father, hatta aqqa walidayhi, till he disobeyed his father, he disobeyed his parents. He gets happy, but still he is not very happy. He said, you haven't done anything good. So another agent, he informs him that I his wife. He stands up, he hugs that agent, and he said, Naam anta, you are the best person. Then he puts his own throne upon his head. So these are the traps of Shaitan. So Shaitan wants to destroy our families. So he makes angry his husband, he makes angry wife, both are provoked by Shaitan. So one Prophet ﷺ, he saw two people fighting, arguing, and their face turned red out of anger. So the Prophet ﷺ said that inni la'a'lamu qad kalima, I know a sentence. If they say this sentence, all of their anger will go away. So after what he said, the sentence is A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajeem. I seek refuge with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from Satan. Whenever you are angry, whenever you feel some whisper from Shaitan, say A'udhu billahi minash shaytan. This is Shaitan. This ghadab, this anger is from Shaitan. Shaitan incites children against their parents. Once a boy came to Rasulullah, if my parents are unjust, even then I should be respectful to my parents. He said, فَإِنْ ظَلَمَا 3 times. فَإِنْ ظَلَمَا فَإِنْ ظَلَمَا فَإِنْ ظَلَمَا. Even though they are unjust, you must be respectful to your parents. So they are never unjust. Parents can never be unjust to their children because this is innate nature. This is the nature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He put mercy and love in the hearts of parents. How can they be unjust? So this is only our thinking. If you differ with your parents in some matter, you feel he is unjust to me. This is from Shaitan. Allah says, وَإِمَّا يَنْزَغَنَّكَ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ نَزْغٌ فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ. Whenever believer, they feel some evil thought, whisper from Shaitan, they say, أَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ. So whenever you feel any evil thought, be sure that this is from Shaitan. Shaitan wants to snatch my iman. Shaitan wants me to commit a grave sin in order to lead me to hellfire. And you know, my dear brother and sister, that this is one of the gravest sins, to be disobedient to your parents. The Prophet said that, إِنَّ اللَّهَ حَرَّمَ الْجَنَّةَ عَلَى مَنْ عَقَ وَالِدَيْهِ. He who is disobedient to his parents, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made haram Jannah for this person. He can never enter into Jannah. A disobedient to his parents can never enter into Jannah. There are authentic ahadith. So this is Shaitan. In our society, especially in this country, sometimes I shock how a boy, how a child, how a daughter talks to his or her parents in a very rude manner. Just like a servant, just like an owner and a master speaks to his slave. This is my dear brother, this is from Shaitan. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taught us beautiful style. Allah says, فَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا. Read Surah Bani Israel, Surah Isra. Allah says, إِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ عِنْدَكَ الْكِبَرَ أَحَدُهُمَا أَوْ كِلَاهُمَا فَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ. Whenever you find your parent, father or mother or both or one of them in their old age, فَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ. Never say the word "uff" to them. Uff, a sentence to show your annoyance. You want to show that I am angry with you. You made me annoyed. So this sentence, you never say a word, only you say "uff." Why you said this sentence? So Allah said, never say this sentence to your parents. وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا. And speak to them gently, nicely, in a very polite manner. وَاخْفِضْ لَهُمَا جَنَاحَ الذُّلِّ مِنَ الرَّحْمَةِ. And lower your wings, spread your wings out of humble and respect before your parents. Whenever you speak to your parent, father or mother, lower your voice. Be humble, just like a slave speaks to to his master. This is the Imam Ibn Sayyid Rahimahullah. He was asked to explain this verse. He said, this is if you see a slave who have done something wrong, and he speaks to his master out of respect. So this is the status Allah has given to parents, mother or father. And وَخْفِضْ لَهُمَا جَنَاحَ الذُّلِّ وَقُلْ رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا. You should make dua for parents every time. At least 5 times a day. Allah says, Anishkur li wa liwalidayk. Be thankful to me and to your parents. Abdullah bin Abbas radiallahu anhu, he said that the least thanks for our God are free of 5 times a daily prayer. Anishkur li. Be thankful to God. So we offer prayer to show our thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he says, at least a child, he must make dua for his parent at least 5 times a day. So when you love someone, then you make dua. But we made it routine to curse our parents, to be respectful, to say some rude words about our parents. So this is from Shaitan. He wants to destroy our family system. And the other very respectable relationship is the husband of wife. This is a highly respectable relationship. This is half deen, nisfu deen. This is the most sophisticated and sensitive relationship. And how Allah, our deen has covered and protected this relationship. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has protected this relation even before it starts. So I'm saying that لا يخطب الرجل على خطبة أخيه. If a man has proposed someone, some girl, other Muslim has no right to propose her. And how it is, Allah protects this relation even before it starts. Once someone has intention to marry someone and he has proposed, he has sent message, others should not send message. I mean, Islam wants to save this relationship. And afterward, no one has a right to provoke wife against husband or husband against wife. Rasulullah said, لَيْسَ مِنَّا مَنْ خَبَّبَ إِمْرَأَ عَلَى زَوْجِهَا. He is not one of us who incites wife against husband. Mostly our sisters don't care. Whenever they sit, they start backbiting their husbands. They start saying some rude word about their husband. And they forget that when they will leave this gathering, they will be cursed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rasulullah said that مَلْعُونٌ مَنْ خَبَّبَ إِمْرَأَ عَلَى زَوْجِهَا. He is cursed who incites, who turns wife against her husband. He's cursed, mal'oon. In the same way, if someone incites husband against wife, even then he comes under this category. So my dear brother, this is a sacred relationship. Now our society, this family are under threat from Shaitan. Rasulullah says that إِنَّ اللَّهَ إِذَا أَحَبَّ أَهْلَ بَيْتٍ أَدْخَلَ عَلَيْهِمُ الرِّفْقَ. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He loves some family, Allah sends mercy, Allah creates mercy among them. Father, He loves children. Children, they love their father, they love their parents, they are respectful to their parents. Wife and husband, they love each other, there is mercy, there is mutual respect, there is honor for each other. So this is the family that is, we can say Allah has sent mercy and rahmah upon this family. May Allah grant this ni'mah in our society and our families. So my dear brother, mostly we neglect this basic teaching. We think that Islam is only to pray, only to fast, only to go Makkah, perform Hajj. These are the basic teaching. This is the first unit of our society. If someone he say any word, even any sister, any brother, even her parents, they provoke their daughter against her husband, so they come under this category, my dear brother. There is a story regarding Abu Muslim al-Khawlani rahimahullah, the famous tabi'i. He has several karamat, very nice and famous tabi'i. So Abu Muslim al-Khawlani, Imam Ibn Asakir rahimahullah and Ibn Kathir rahimahullah, they reported about Imam Abu Muslim Khalani that it was his routine that whenever he used to come to his home, he would say Salam, Fasallam wa Kabbar, and he would say Allah Akbar. And when he entered his home, he used to say Allah Akbar. And his wife also replied the same word, Allah Akbar. And when he entered his home, he used to say Allah Akbar, and his wife also used to reply. And then she used to bring food for him, and they used to sit and then start talking. So one night he came and he said Allah Akbar. His wife did not reply. So he was surprised. He entered the home. Again said Allah Akbar. Nobody replied, no response. So he entered the room. So he saw in the darkness, no light. So he found his wife sitting, scratching the ground in a very angry mood. So he realized something wrong happened. What problem? What's wrong with you? So mostly women, they use this tactics to show their anger. So she said, "An-nasu kulluhum bi khair." All people, they are very happy. They are enjoying good life. Anta Abu Muslim, you are poor Abu Muslim. You don't have anything good with you. We are spending a very simple and poor life. You are very close to Muawiyah, radiyallahu ta'ala, the caliph. No, why don't you ask him to provide us some slave, some food? I also want to have a good respectable life in this society. So Abu Muslim Khulani, he realized what happened. Something had incited her against me. So he said, Allahumma man afsada alayya imra'ati fa'a'mi basara. He did not say any word to his wife. He did not shout on his wife. He said, Oh Allah, who turned my wife against me, oh Allah, turn him blind. Oh Allah, make him blind. So he was mujab da'wah. So his dua, his prayer was answered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So a lady, what happened in his absence, a lady came to his wife and said, you are the wife of a Muslim, famous person. So you are spending this life? Why don't you ask your husband to go to Muawiyah and ask and demand whatever he will say, Muawiyah will provide him. So this is the result. It had happened. So when he made this law, that lady, she was sitting in her room and all family members were sitting around her and the room was light, there was a light. All of a sudden the lamp turned off. So she said, what problem? Why you turned off the lamp? They said, the lamp is not turned off. You can't see. She said, oh, inna lillah, dhahaba basari. That I can't see. That lamp was not off. Her own lamp was turned off. So she realized because she had done something wrong. So next day she came to Muslim Khulani rahimahullah and repented and requested him to make dua for her. And afterward again he made dua. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala restored his eyesight back. So my dear brother, this is the grave sin. He made dua, Allahumma man afsada alayya imra'ati fa'a'mi basara. Allah, he who turned my wife against me, who incited my wife, Allah turned him blind. My dear brother, this is the grave sins. Sometimes subhanahu wa ta'ala, he punishes such people in this world. So this is, my dear brother, we need to save our families. We need to teach our children the status of parents. Even someone inside you, even someone encourage you that you should demand this one from your parent. You have this status. Children, they are al-waladu min kasbi abi. They must be respectful. If they want to get the status in this world, if they want to get the higher status, they must be respectful to their parents. This is the only secret for children to gain success in this world as well as in Akhirah. Even if you feel they are unjust, it is your duty, your responsibility to be obedient to your parents, to be respectful, to speak gently. Even if you differ with them, differ nicely. But their status, you shouldn't damage them any time. And just like wife, her husband is Jannah for wife. Once a lady came to Rasulullah and Rasulullah asked her, how is your relationship with your husband? She said, I try my best. The Prophet said that unzuri, be careful. Huwa jannatuki wa naru. Your husband is your paradise and he is also your hellfire. If you are obedient to your husband, if you are respectful to your husband, if your husband is happy, you will get Jannah. As sometimes I repeat the hadith, the Prophet said that أيما امرأة صلت خمسها وصامت شهرها وأحسنت فرجها وطاعت بعلها فلتدخل من أي أبواب الجنة شاء. If a lady, she offers 5 daily prayer, she fasts the month of Ramadan, and she preserves, she protects her chastity, her isma, and she is respectful and obedient to her husband, فلتدخل من أي أبواب الجنة شاء. So she is for her, Allah will open the whole 8 doors of paradise, and she will be given option to choose any door she wants. So the highest respect status on the day of judgment. And likewise, husband is commanded and ordered, وَعَاشِرُهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ, and treat them nicely, honorably, respectfully. فَإِنْ كَرِهْتُمُوهُنَّ فَعَسَىٰ أَن تَكْرَهُوا شَيْئًا وَيَجْعَلَ اللَّهُ فِيهِ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا. Even if you dislike them, you may dislike something, Allah may create barakah and rahmah and good and news for you from that thing that you have disliked. So there is a story about Umar Farooq radiallahu ta'ala, and once a man came to Umar Farooq radiallahu ta'ala and said that, I want to divorce my wife. He said, what problem? What's wrong? He said, I don't like her. He said, is the family based only on love? If you don't love someone, you will destroy that. So there is also other duties and responsibilities. Even if you hate something, may Allah create barakah and rahmah. Prophet said that لا يفرق مؤمن ومؤمنة. No Muslim, no believing man should hate believing woman. إن كره منها خلقا رضي منها آخر. If he hates some of the attributes of his wife, there are some other attributes which will make him happy. My dear brother, we need to be very cautious, very careful regarding the whisper and evil thoughts of Shaitan. May Allah save our family. May Allah allow us to give us a vision to be respectful. إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. آج کے اس مکالمہ کا خلاصہ یہ ہے کہ اللہ تعالیٰ کی رحمتوں میں سے، نعمتوں میں سے بہت بڑی نعمت یہ ہمارے خاندان ہے. یہ ہمارا خاندانی سسٹم یہ بہت بڑی نعمت ہے. جن سوسائٹیز میں یہ فیملی سسٹم تباہ ہو گئے، وہ سوسائٹی، وہ معاشرے تباہ و برباد ہو کر بکھر کر رہ گئے. یہ اللہ کی رحمت ہے کہ اللہ نے ہمارے لیے والدین پیدا کیے، سسرال پیدا کیے، نسب اور صحت پیدا کی ہمارے لیے اللہ نے. اور ان کے حقوق ہیں، میاں بیوی کے آپس میں حقوق ہیں، اور اسی طرح ماں باپ اور اولاد کے حقوق ہیں. جہاں والدین کی ذمہ داری ہے اپنی اولاد کا خیال رکھنا، ان کے مسائل کا، وہیں اولاد کی ذمہ داری ہے اپنے ماں باپ کا جو پہلی ذمہ داری ہے اولاد کی، سب سے پہلی. اس کے آگے کچھ نہیں سنا جائے گا. آگے کہ اولاد اپنے ماں باپ کے سامنے ادب و احترام سے بول نہیں سکتی، تو ایسی اولاد کبھی جنت میں داخل نہیں ہو. اس کے بارے میں واضح احادیث ہیں. اللہ نے جب اپنی توحید کا ذکر کیا تو 7 والدین کا ذکر کر کہا انشکر لی ولی والدین، میرا شکر گزار بن کے رہو اور اپنے والدین کا شکر گزار، ان کا ہر وقت شکریہ ادا کرو. اور اللہ نے خود آداب سکھائے کہ اپنے ماں باپ سے تم نے کیسے بولنا ہے. پڑھ کر دیکھیے، اللہ خود آداب، یعنی اللہ نے اس کو چھوڑ نہیں دیا انسان جیسے مرضی بولے، کہا نہیں. اللہ خود مت ہیں وَقُلْ وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا، ان کو ڈانٹنا نہیں، چھڑکنا نہیں، بدتمیزی کے ساتھ نہیں گفتگو کرنی، بلکہ ادب و احترام سے وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا. ہم میں سے ہر شخص اپنے گریباں میں جھانک کر دیکھے، کیا میں اس لہجے میں بولتا ہوں یا میں بولتی ہوں، کیا یہ قول کریم میں آتا ہے؟ قولاً کریمہ، کیا وہ رسپیکٹفل انداز، اللہ خود اللہ قولاً کریمہ کہتے ہیں، بڑا معزز انداز سے اپنے ماں باپ سے گفتگو ہو. اسی طرح جیسے ماں باپ اور اولاد کا رشتہ ہے، دوسرا رشتہ میاں بیوی کا رشتہ ہے، یہ سارے رشتے شیطان کی نظروں میں شیطان کی تھریٹس ہیں ہر وقت، خاص طور پر جو میاں بیوی کا رشتہ ہے، یہ زوجین، یہ شیطان کے خاص ایجنٹس ہیں۔ خود آپ نے فرمایا کہ شیطان اپنا عرش وہ پانی پر بچھاتا ہے، ثم یبعث سرایا، پھر اپنے وہ ایجنٹس اپنے حوالی بھیجتا ہے، لشکری بھیجتا ہے زمین پہ، اور ان کا مقصد کیا ہوتا ہے؟ خاندانوں کو توڑنا، اولاد کو ماں باپ کے خلاف اکسانا، بھائی کو بھائی کے خلاف بھڑکانا، دوستوں کو دوستوں کے خلاف بھڑکانا، یہ رنشیں، یہ تحریش، یہ شقاق، یہ نشوز، یہ سب شیطان کی طرف سے ہے۔ اور شیطان کے وہ ایجنٹ بیوی کو بھڑکاتے ہیں خامن کے خلاف، خامن کو بھڑکاتے ہیں بیوی کے خلاف، حتیٰ کہ ان کی جدائی پیدا کر دیتے ہیں۔ آج ضرورت ہے خامن اپنی ذمہ داریوں کو سمجھے، بیوی اپنی ذمہ داری کو سمجھے، تاکہ یہ رشتے ہیں یہ قائم رہیں اور اللہ کی رحمتیں ہم کو نصیب ہوتی رہیں، اور ہر وہ فیکٹر، ہر وہ ایلیمنٹس جو ہمارے گھروں میں نفرتیں پھیلانے میں شامل ہوتے ہیں، نفرتیں پھیلانا چاہتے ہیں، وہ سب ملعون ہیں۔ آگے کہا ملعون من خب المرأة علی زوجها، ہر وہ شخص جو بیوی کو بھڑکاتا ہے خامن کے خلاف وہ ملعون ہے، لیس منا، اس کا میری امت سے کوئی تعلق نہیں۔ اسی طرح جو کسی کے ملازم کو بھڑکاتا ہے اس کے مالک کے خلاف، او عبدا علی سیدی، جو کسی کے ملازم کو بھڑکاتا ہے اس کے مالک کے خلاف، وہ بھی اس میں شامل ہوتا ہے۔ اللہ تعالیٰ ہمارے گھروں کی حفاظت فرمائے، اللہ نے آپ کی توفیق عطا فرمائے۔ اللهم انك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا۔ ہمارے بہت اچھے بھائی ہیں، دوست ہیں، حاجی خورشید ہے، وہ بیمار ہیں، دعا کے اللہ شفا کاملہ عطا فرمائے۔ اللهم اشفنا واشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين، اللهم انا نسألك الصحة والعفة والعفاف والغنى، اللهم بيدك الشفاء لا يكشف الكرب غيرك، اشفنا واشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين، اللهم انا نسألك الصحة والعفة والعفاف والغنى، اللهم انا نسألك العفو والعافية والمعافاة في الدنيا والآخرة، توفنا مسلمين والحقنا بالصالحين، ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما، اللهم ألف بين قلوبنا وأصلح ذات بيننا وانصرنا على عدوك وعدونا، اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين، اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين، اللهم دمر أعداء الدين، اللهم انصر المسلمين المستضعفين في غزة، اللهم انصر المسلمين المستضعفين في غزة، اللهم انصر المسلمين المستضعفين في كل مكان، اللهم عليك باليهود الظالمين، اللهم خذهم أخذ عزيز مقتدر، اللهم إنا نجعلك في نحورهم ونعوذ بك من شرورهم، اللهم اغفر لجميع موتانا وموتى المسلمين، اللهم اغفر لهم وارحمهم إنك أنت الغفور الرحيم، سبحان ربك رب العزة